Hello, hello. New garden tour. So these are some plants I got from the yards little sale that the high school had going on. Josh's scorpion peppers are just a going. We finally have a Carolina Reaper. And one of these little containers, some jalapenos finally popped up. Gosh, pepper seeds are slow to germinate. Excuse the ladder. My sage, as you can see, is like humongous now. I have chives growing for the first time in my entire adult life. Can't ever get them to go. I did prune the roses back there. I've got to get Josh to get the tree taken care of. My little truffalo flowers are finally blooming. Daisy bush is looking good. I just trimmed up some of the other bushes yesterday. Caterpillars got into my favorite Cherokee purple tomato. The cucumbers are doing wonderful. I'll go show you where they're starting to fruit now. My mother-in-law bought us a little gnome couple set for our birthdays. Thought it was kind of cute. My basil is finally popping up. I have one Thai holy sweet basil. Gosh, the birds are noisy. Starting to get some of our first set of true leaves on a couple of the tomato plants, the blueberries. And then the cordon bleu are looking good. I have two that still didn't germinate. I'm giving them a chance. One is a Matoyo eggplant and the other is ground cherries, but I have not had good success with ground cherries. I only have two little ones. This is a ground cherry. That is a ground cherry. Cordon bleu, nope, those are blueberry tomatoes. Yep. So those are doing pretty well, and they're starting to get their first true set of leaves. Take you over here. Excuse the messy porch. It rained really hard again the other day, and I just kind of let it go. This tomato plant's got some leaf miner stuff going on. It looks pretty good. My hubby's little row of corn looks alright. The nasturtiums have really they seem to like the pot a lot better than they do the ground. You can see they're kind of puny looking over there. So my squash plant that got totally ripped out of the bucket by a storm we had, I replaced it with some acorn squash that I'm growing. I don't know how well it's going to do. It's got leaf miner stuff on it too. I've had a horrible time with leaf miners. We do not know why this blessed, out of all of the things that you would think wouldn't be getting, the mildew, or isn't it called mildew? Whatever, this horrible fungus stuff going on. You wouldn't think these buckets would get it, but they are. It's really annoying. I've got a couple little beets still left in here that aren't really growing very quickly, but they're not dead, so I'm giving them a chance. My Italian parsley, that one doesn't look quite as good as this one. There's another little nasturtium. Let me show you our cucumbers that are coming. I hope they do better than that squash that's in that bucket over there. I have a cucumber starting to go right there. And then I noticed the other day I have, let's see if I can get it sharp. I got a new fruit starting to form there. Found a couple of other ones on here somewhere. I think one was down here. I think it's hiding somewhere. Up right there at the very end. See, two little fruit trying to pop up. This bird, I swear. So we'll see. It looks like we might have some cucumbers. This bush behind it, I still haven't seen any. Oops, the wind caught our containers from where my hubby got two new peppers, because he can't stop buying peppers. God, I hope some of them grow for him. These squashes all of a sudden have decided to do well, surprisingly, despite the fact that the heat has been pretty atrocious. It's like 93 today. It's not right now because the sun's not out, but we are super excited that this little Bonnie Original, our favorite tomato, is starting to pop up here. This is one of the non from seed, non really heirloom ones that he decided to grow, and of course it's the first one trying to show off. It's also been the most pest ridden, believe it or not. It's pretty much gotten topped except for that little bit of a sprout you see right there from where caterpillars got into it. But we're super excited. We're starting to see some bees. Surprisingly, these little peas that I planted late just to kind of see how they were going to do are trying to grow. I'm kind of surprised that they popped up because it's really hot. Closer view of the beautiful little truffalo flowers and my super fat squirrels. Super fat squirrels. We've got a beautiful zucchini that I'm probably gonna take out tomorrow morning. It's hanging out down in there upside down, and another female back there. I don't know how much longer I have with the squash. I have gotten 2 yellow, 1 zucchini. That'll be... What's wrong?